So you record it on here, or you stream it on here, and then just throw it up on YouTube or whatever?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, man.
Then we just jump right in.
Yeah, good.
How are you, my friend? My extremely tall friend. How tall are you?
6'6".
Damn, God, fuck.
On a good day. You know. Sometimes I'm shorter. Depends on how I sleep.
I suppose. Hey, you're a big guy.
Yeah. I'm just a drive out here, though.
It shows well, though. I hate the way this burns.
It's all right. How are you doing today?
I am good. I'm good. Back to doing the hobby again.
Oh my God, man! This thing's running like a canyon.
I know, right? That's fucking awesome.
You remember? Probably like 12 years ago, Power Thirst. The meme Power Thirst. You don't remember that video?
The commercials, or
Yeah, like it was like this, like, albino black sheep or like Newgrounds, not Newgrounds, but like one of those like
probably
early
Newgrounds,
meme
man.
websites, you know?
It was fun.
And it was talking
fun
about Power
websites.
Thirst. You want your kid to run as fast as a canyon.
Oh yeah, or the Manergy.
Yeah, exactly. Menergy. Yeah, man. That's where I got that idea from, man. Kenyon's gotta be fast, too.
Yeah, right, put it on a shirt.
Pretty sure it might have been.
Yeah, thinking about putting my catchphrase on a shirt.
Do it.
Thinking about it.
Always.
Probably only make myself money.
That's what I want to start doing. I want to start making some more shirts. I want to start getting into that. I do a lot of graphic designing, you know. Now I want to start selling some clothes.
Get the fashion,
Yeah.
the fashion industry.
Well, no, I just want to sell T-shirts. I don't know nothing about fashion. I just know people wear T-shirts. That's about it. I know some people like to wear T-shirts. Some people don't like to wear T-shirts, too. Oh, my word.
Yeah, the thing is just like awkward.
It's all right. We're going to put that out.
Yeah, it's done.
It's a detriment at this point.
Break it up, put it in a bowl.
Yeah.
Do the Jew.
Speaking about Jews, Ben Shapiro starting the new Hollywood. For real. Did you see anything about that new movie he was doing? The Hyperions? I watched a preview for it, but he streamed.
Is that his?
Yeah, that's the Daily Wire's new.
Oh man.
That's their new flick or whatever. I saw the school shooting one. It was alright. It was okay. You know, it was cheesy.
Is that the one that I'm pretty sure I've been seeing like all these crazy ads for? Where
On
it's
YouTube
like they
and
go
stuff?
To school and like the dad's like, we gotta see somebody.
No, it's got like, it's got the dude who was in Princess's Bride as Wesley, and he played. I mean, what I got from it, there's like these badges and the psychic girls involved. I don't know. It looked cool. It looked a little eclectic, you know, retro. They tried throwing some like, giving it like that. Like, you ever watch that show Archer? On FX? Yeah, the cartoon.
Yeah.
You know how it's like set in the past, but they have like cell phones. You know, it's like supposed to be like the 40s,
Yeah.
but like they got cell phones. It's kind of like that. You know, like a modern day steampunk kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of being all Western and steam, it's like. It's
you
like.
ever see that show Trigun?
Oh yeah.
That's what I think of when you
dude.
say that steampunk Western and shit.
The theme song. I love the theme song. It's on my
I love that.
Spotify.
That's
man.
actually one of my favorites. That Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist is awesome.
I mean, obviously Dragon Ball and anything of it.
Yeah, I mean.
Nice Goku.
I got a bunch of different tattoos going on. I got Carnage.
That's
I got
awesome.
Pikachu down here. I got Rick, Tiny Rick over here somewhere. I don't even know where it's
Keep
at.
them there.
I don't even know where it's at. There's so many.
That's crazy.
That's another thing too. I need to get a new tattoo. That's what I'm. It's like I haven't gotten a new tattoo. I haven't gotten a tattoo since my Tiny Rick head. And it was like a Friday the 13th tattoo, you know, because tattoo parlors sometimes do like Friday the 13th specials and stuff, you know. They'll give like,
Oh man.
they'll have like a flash list of like specific tattoos you can pick from that'll be like, you know, $13 or $30, you know, cheap and stuff like that, you know, little deals and
I've
stuff.
always wanted to get myself, like, just build myself up to get another tattoo, but I always stop myself for some reason.
Why? What, are you scared?
No, I just don't want to spend the money. I'm cheap.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I get that part of it. That's why I do, like, the Friday the 13th stuff, because I'm cheap. I'm 100% cheap, but I like tattoos. But I could go once a year or once, you know what I mean? Friday the 13th, get a little tiny guy, you know, and then, you know, just keep adding every year, you know. And eventually it even, like, means something. All these stupid, pointless tattoos actually become, like, a meaning, you know. They're all that's the kind of point, because the Pikachu was...
Or they all melt together.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. It don't matter. Me, personally, tattoos don't have to have meaning. I mean, I get when people do, you know, memorial tattoos, you know, people died or whatever, you know. But, like, that's not, like, a requirement to get one. Because, you know, you see on TV and stuff like that, like, Ink Master and stuff like that, these people are like, you know, that are getting tattoos are like, it's got to mean something. It's got to mean something.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to be about a dead person.
I know a lot of people would just get tattoos just to be like, hey, look what I did.
Right? It just looks so
like,
looks
cool. That looks great.
It just looks cool. That's all I want to
regret
do.
it in like 2 years. The people who like tattoo their face, like some.
I'm not going that far. I can't go that far.
Some people are good people, but man, why are you gonna? What? Stop! Just stop!
Like what's his face? That rapper did.
All of them.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm talking about the guy who like plays Magic the Gathering all the time now and stuff like that. You always see him on YouTube. Oh my god, dude! His name escapes. He's like on the tip of my tongue. It's like right there. Oh, it's gonna be bothering me forever. What is that dude's name? Anyway, whatever. He's a rapper with face tattoos. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do face tattoos.
Some people like it. I don't understand.
I mean,
you see the fucking people that tattoo their eyeballs?
Yeah.
Like,
and those tattoos, I don't know. And those tattoos aren't even permanent.
That looks like it hurts.
Your eyeballs actually push the ink out eventually.
Oh god,
it goes away.
Hurt.
You know what I mean?
I don't understand why people do that.
I don't know.
That's
like
too
that
much.
Like that guy who became a cat. Or like those dudes who become snakes or whatever.
And cut their fucking tongue in half.
Yeah. And they can like
why?
Move each side independently of each other.
Right? Like where are they now? Like what are they doing now? That used to be like the thing in like the 90s.
I don't know. Probably in like a Disney movie as like a pirate or something.
Okay, probably.
You know, like that dude with this.
The only
that guy that there was this guy that had he tattooed his face as a skeleton. You know, permanently. But he was he died. I don't know, a couple years ago. I can't remember for what reason. It escapes me his name, but he was in like Disney movies and stuff. As like, you know, a pirate or a bad guy or whatever. But that tattoo got him some work in movies. You know what I mean? It's pretty funny.
You mean that pyro guy from Suicide Squad?
No, I don't know if he was in there. He was more of like an extra kind of guy. Yeah, you can Google him or whatever, but yeah.
No.
You see him I've seen him in like, you know, tattoo magazines and stuff like that. Old skeleton face.
I don't get it.
I mean,
you can only go so far with that.
That's dedication, though. That's dedication.
Yeah. I mean, that's you think you're gonna do that for the rest of your life? Go for it, man.
I mean,
more power to you.
I'm just talking about sitting there, getting this skeleton on your face. Oh, like that's kind of wild.
It's gotta fucking hurt, man. Oh, I can't do it. I can't even think about it.
I wonder if the guy who did the tattoo was like went with his skull, you know what I mean? Or if it was just like a template he just threw on his face. Was like, all right, we're gonna go with this skull.
Fuck it, we'll just make it up.
You know, it's like Shrek's skull on his face, actually.
Make it up as we go.
Yeah, it's wild stuff. Brought my large thing of apple juice.
Oh, respect.
All right, I'm only halfway done with it already.
Old Orchard, would you get that from Aldi?
Yeah, of course. Where else do you shop?
Nowhere, man. That's the only place. It's like the cheapest place around.
Maybe
now.
the Jewels.
No, that's
every once in a while.
Spend $150 fucking at Jewel, just on snacks.
You get like 5 things in your cart.
It sucked, man.
I know, and at least when you go to Aldi's, most of it's like organic and stuff like that. And I'm one of those people. I'll buy meat from Aldi because you get those people that are like, I ain't gonna buy no meat from Aldi.
this fucking
Who
meat.
cares? It's all grass-fed and organic stuff now. They're owned by Whole Foods. You know what I mean? They're owned by Whole Foods. You know, even if they get Whole Foods discount stuff, it's gonna be organic and grass-fed and cage-free and vegan and you know what I mean?
Trickle down.
No gluten and gluten-free and extra gluten.
I haven't had a problem with them. I like Aldi.
I love Aldi. Except their chips. Their chips suck.
Yeah.
Like when you get their versions of
Clancy's.
when you get their versions of Doritos and stuff like that, it's just
No. You see the trick
Just
is
missing.
just get the plain. That's it. The plain and the sour cream and onion probably have like the best taste for it.
I mean, how are you really gonna mess those flavors up though too?
You can't. You
One
really
is-
can't.
Yeah, one is just like let's just fry the potato, throw a little bit of salt on there.
But they really do fuck up every other flavor.
I
Like
know.
the onion ring ones,
Oh,
flavorless.
It's
They're
like
disgusting.
texture too. It's just like the texture isn't the same.
It's like, come on, guys.
I don't get it, man.
Like at least off-brand shit tastes good. This is terrible.
But I'll get a bunch of other stuff out. Their vegetables and
We're
fruit
gonna
and
need a
stuff.
flag for talking about Aldi.
Nah, they'll be like, yeah, they'll probably put like an Aldi ad at the bottom of the video or something.
I know. Right? Bastards make money off me. I don't see shit.
Whatever. You'll get there eventually. You gotta keep working at it. There's still some there's dudes that I've been watching for like 10 years that finally just broke, 1 million subs on
Yeah, that's
YouTube
crazy.
and stuff,
I mean,
you know?
I don't know where I'm at. I think I'm at like 17 now.
whatever. That's all
You
it
know.
takes, man.
I'm gonna
Just keep
going.
pumping it out. Like I was talking about earlier, that Mr. Beast and Joe Rogan. Dude, he was just because, Mr. Beast, I think he said he started out when he was like 11 years old starting doing YouTube videos. He's 23 now. And I think he has he definitely has like almost 200 million subscribers because the guy's got like his these
That
main
is
channels.
crazy.
Yeah, he's got like his main channels or whatever.
Jesus Christ.
And then now recently he started translating his videos into like Japanese
Oh,
and
nice.
Spanish and stuff like that. So then, so all these other people can actually sit there and watch it in other countries. It's a great business idea. That kid, he's like I said, he's 23 years old and he's got that YouTube formula. However they do it, because he's got his own studio in like South Carolina or
That's
whatever he
fucking
lives in.
crazy, man.
It's got like 140 employees that work at this thing. That
Fucking
work at
young
all his
kids,
channels
man.
and stuff.
They come up with the best ideas. Give
Well, I
them
just
that.
watched this. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan. I don't even think I'm subscribed to Mr. Beast. But what I like about him is the kid's drive and initiative, and the fact that he's super smart. Holy fuck, is that kid smart?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, smart. Yeah.
Like I said, him and Joe Rogan, they broke Spotify that day because so many people were listening to the podcast. Their servers just everybody got logged out.
That's fucking insane, man.
I
That's
know.
a lot of people.
Because you got him, like I said, you got Mr. Beast. It's got all these kids. I mean, like my oldest son, and my 2 oldest kids, Mr. Beast. You know what I mean? They're subscribed. I'm not. They are though. They're the ones watching them. He just
Kids thing.
I just watched a video of him giving away a Lamborghini. So he did one of those like contests where you got to keep your hand on the Lambo or you got to keep your hand on the car for
Right.
these people did it for like 4 days.
Jesus Christ.
But he was like, but throughout this whole process of this little YouTube competition, he was sitting there like, enticing people to let go and stuff like that. He gave people like 20 grand. He helped pay somebody's like student loans off. Like, I mean, he was just literally, he was like, here's a suitcase for $20,000.
I think that was the point.
Because there was one, so he had the Lamborghini, and then he pulled out a Camaro and was like, started driving the Camaro out of the lot or whatever, and he's like, whoever touches the Camaro first gets it. So you see like 4 people take off, chase after the Lamborghini, chase after the Camaro. It was entertaining. It was
Hey,
pretty good.
Winner gets a Camaro, right?
The winner actually got a $300,000 Lamborghini.
Damn.
Those people were the losers. They were the losers winning Camaros. You know what I mean? Like, holy crap.
I wish I was a part of those games.
Well, the cool thing about and another reason why I like that kid is because 100% of the money that he gets goes right back into the YouTube channels. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Of course, he pays his people. you know. But because he was sitting there talking about his salary and stuff like that. He doesn't sit there and buy like Gucci. He said that he said that he went one year he like balled out. He tried to ball out. He's not really a baller, but he tried. You know, bought some fancy shirts. I think he bought like a Tesla, he said, or something like that. Then he was living in like a little loft or whatever, and his house was broken into and all his stuff was stolen.
Jesus.
So he said that was a lesson to him, that he was never going to do that again. So now, you know, he just wears Walmart t-shirts or whatever he buys, you know what I mean? That's really cool. And then the fact that he's 23 years old.
And humbled him down pretty
right,
much.
and that he's that way. You don't see that in 23-year-olds nowadays.
No.
You know what I mean? I know I'm talking like I'm old as hell, but I'm not. I mean, I'm not crazy old, but like
old enough
to know that 23-year-olds, oh man, aren't like that. You know, and then not only does he sit there and reinvest the money back into his YouTube channels, he also has like little side businesses, you know, like Mr. Beast Burgers, Mr. Beast Bar, candy bar or something like that. But I guess,
I mean, he's smart. He knows what he's doing. He's fucking an entrepreneur.
Yeah. So I guess he was talking about during COVID. It's kind of like you franchise this burger. You don't own a restaurant, but if you don't like buy a Mr. Beast restaurant or something, what you do is you buy the ingredients from them for this Mr. Beast burger. And I guess when he started doing this, a bunch of restaurants were able to keep people, you know, employed and stuff like that. Were actually able to stay afloat during that whole COVID thing, you know?
That's good.
With this Mr. Beast burger and stuff like that. So, I mean, like, that's pretty awesome, you know? Like, you got this young kid that just wants to... All he wants to do is entertain people and make the world better. You know what I mean? And that's awesome. And he's not sitting here entertaining people and trying to tell you how to make the world better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you got all these other people.
That's the issue.
Like Seth Rogen or Kevin Smith telling you that you're wrong.
Kind of look like Seth Rogen.
Oh, I know. I've heard it so many times. I know I got his laugh too.
God damn it, you do. No way.
Yeah, I know.
That's fucking
It's terrible.
awesome.
I know. He used to be cool. I used to actually look up to that guy.
I liked him. His acting was cool, but then when he started with his show tanked. He's like, oh, white supremacy. It's like, dude, really?
What, that Santa Inc. stuff?
Yeah.
This show is terrible.
Like when they go super political, it's just kind of like, really?
It was just like bad writing though too. It wasn't even like a good show.
I never watched it.
It was cheesy.
I heard like the hype for it, and then it was like, here it is, and then all of a sudden, when it was there, immediate backlash. And just, shit.
I mean, yeah, it was terrible. Like I said, I watched 2 episodes. I watched the first 2 episodes just so I can see what was going on, so I can talk about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was just, besides all the woke stuff, it was just bad jokes. It was expected poopy humor. You know what I mean? And like, I like poopy humor as much as the next guy, but I like it to be a little sophisticated poop humor. Okay?
Yeah.
If you get what I'm saying?
No,
I like my poop humor to have a bow tie on it. These people were just throwing shit at a wall.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
It's just cheesy jokes. You got it. Like you were just waiting for those woke jokes. You were just like, oh, ha 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 ha. I've heard that 4,200 times on TV or whatever. And then Sarah Silverman too is involved in that catastrophe.
Yeah, that show's terrible. But like, I don't know. It's just when you blame white supremacy, it was just I couldn't help myself.
It's just a cop out.
I was like, really, dude? No, come on.
It was a cop out to. I don't even know. It was just a cop out. And now he has got the rights to work on the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles TV show that some streaming service is doing. You know.
Stop remaking that. Let it go. It was good. Now it's gone. Just let it go.
Well, have you seen the reboot they did, the Comic World?
No.
Because I collect a lot of comics. You know, I mean, I'm not super duper heavy into it, but you know, whenever key issues come out, and you know, you can tell when a book's gonna be a key thing, like a big thing. And this one was The Last Ronin. It's called.
Oh.
You know, And this one, I missed out on this one. I'm pretty sure it's like Michelangelo, I think, is the turtle that's left. But everybody's dead.
Oh, I think I know.
Pretty sure Casey Jones is dead.
Raphael was
April's
the one that
dead.
was left.
Okay, Raphael. Okay, Raphael. So, you know,
Yeah,
everybody's
I'm pretty sure
dead. But,
so.
like, you know, I seen the images. You know, I seen the art from it. Oh, my God. That's cool. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I don't know. I want it to be good because I love the Turtles. I love the Ninja Turtles. But I have a feeling that it's just going to be angry at the white man, business entrepreneur guy, you know? Like, angry at...
Take care of the environment, dude.
Right? Yeah, like...
Here's a vegan pizza.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, no.
You know? Don't worry, man. Women are just as strong as men. Stuff like that. Physically, I'm talking.
I don't even know, man. I can't. I stopped with all this new shows. It's become too much.
I mean, I like try to keep. I can't watch it all, but I'll definitely check it out a little bit. Something, either read a review or maybe watch the first episode or something.
Right. Wait till it's all over and watch like a season end review.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. Like I just.
Have you watched Invincible yet on Amazon Prime?
Is that
It's a cartoon.
the superhero kid?
Yeah.
I read the comic and it's pretty spot on.
Oh, dude. It's right there. It's
awesome.
awesome.
It's pretty spot on.
It's so good. I love it, man. And when I seen that they were doing the Amazon Prime was doing it, I'm like,
it was boring up until when you realized he was like, oh, okay, cool, it's time.
well, yeah, of
And
course.
then he
it's
just
the first
snapped
season.
and went in and fucking killed everybody. It was
So good.
ridiculous.
They were trying to make it feel a little
Fucking
boring. I think you know what I'm
ridiculous.
saying. Like, and then all of a sudden you just
That's
see him
what
pretty
hooked
much
me.
murder the Justice League. Practically, you're just like
Oh my god,
Superman.
that
you know,
hooked me.
comparing
That
the
hooked me.
two, Superman just went. I think Omni-Man would beat the fuck out of Superman any day. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe in a fist fight, but not when it comes to power. I don't know. I'm a fan of Superman Goku on top of everything else. You know, Superman's untouchable, Goku's untouchable. It's one of those things. And if they ever fought, I'm pretty sure in a fist fight, Superman would get his ass whooped against Goku, because Goku's just like martial arts and all that good shit. He trains to fight. And
It all depends.
Superman's
It all
a
depends.
slugger. Superman's
Depends
a
on the
slugger.
Superman storyline you're going on.
Ah, well,
You know what I mean? There's just so much shit.
I know.
You know,
that debate will
you got
go
like
on
old stuff, him
forever.
stopping a train. Then you got the new 52 stuff.
They're literally
and then-
the same being in different realities. You know,
They
both
well,
come from another
I'm pretty
planet.
sure that. I mean, Goku is Superman. If we really got to go down to it, we really want to knock it down to brass
Well, yeah,
tacks.
Goku is Superman.
Goku is Superman.
And Superman is Goku.
Well,
in his
Goku's
world.
Superman because Superman's older.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I say it. Just because of precedence, you know. You got Superman in the 40s and all that crap or whatever, you know. But they're the same dudes.
Pretty much.
Silly weakness, except it's not a stone, it's grabbing his tail.
Pretty much. You gotta get close enough to grab his tail. And
You know
then
what I'm saying?
Squeeze his ass. It's over with.
They're both orphans from a different planet. Both got picked up by a bunch of old people,
Yeah.
taken care of. It's all the same stuff. You know what I mean? It's just a rehashing of the same story. So like, I know when people argue about it, I'm like, you're just having the guy fight himself, man. Like some Jesse Smollett stuff, you know?
Yeah.
He's just beating himself up at that point.
There's
Calling MAGA.
Right, there's videos out there of Goku, him lasering Goku's brain, killing him like that, and then on the other hand, Goku teleporting him to a planet made of nothing but kryptonite.
Right? I mean, exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
and it's like, it's over with.
I don't know how you would sit there and laser beam Goku's head, because, I mean, like, I've watched that dude, like, smack Destructo discs out
Not
of
now.
the way, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe if he was just like regular blue or the highest form of Super Saiyan 3 he can get, I could see it then. But like ever since they started doing this God form stuff, it's like Superman. Sure, he might fight a good fight for a while, but I see Superman as like maybe not Jiren's strength, but like Frieza's strength. You know what I mean? Like I see him up there with like Frieza. Like he can go toe to toe with Frieza, and it would be a really good fight.
I think he'd beat the shit out of Frieza.
Yeah, but Frieza gets the fuck up, man. Frieza's determined.
Well, yeah,
as
he's
hell.
like, isn't he like
Frieza.
a cyborg now?
No, he's according to she's alive now. They granted him his life again. He's normal.
Oh, okay.
Frieza. He brought Brawly. That's where the Brawly movie came from. That was actually a pretty good movie. I like that one. The new Brawly movie.
I haven't seen the new I've like watched like the tiniest bit of Super.
He's not even in Super.
I know.
Yet. He's gonna be in the next season.
That's
sure.
what I heard though.
We'll see. And then we're gonna be disappointed again. Then they're gonna forget about Piccolo and Gohan.
Because they're B tier characters, man.
Yeah,
That's what you get. Hey, you became Saiyaman. That's what you get. Now you are a B tier character, okay? You did Saiyaman.
That's your fault.
Right?
That is your fault.
Saiyaman. Right. The
you
travesty.
fucked yourself. Your dad is forever embarrassed. He'll never say it.
I'm embarrassed.
That was so much. That I mean, those episodes were fun.
I mean, it was alright. It was just total filler, though.
Oh, of course.
I think they literally ran out of ideas, and they were just like, I don't know what to do.
Right? They could have easily put anybody in that uniform. They could have still had Gohan training and put Yamcha on the motherfucker.
Right?
And they could have.
Yamcha would have been cool.
They still would have worked in the arc where Fidel met Gohan. And,
yeah, 100%.
You know, they could have still did all that shit. But
I mean, she was her.
The Great Saiyan.
You got Hercule. You know, you could always have it through that.
It was like a week of my life. I know how I wanted it back.
I know.
That poor fucking guy. Those episodes sucked. They were bad. Those were bad. There was a lot of episodes that were hard to watch, but those were bad.
It's like, you ever watch Naruto? Or even One Piece?
I have not.
You want to talk about filler, dude? Oh my god. There's so much. There's probably like, I think like 30% of Naruto is filler. There's just episodes that don't have any point. They might have just ran out of an idea for that week, or just to extend a main storyline for a week or two, they throw in these.
Yeah, that's how
know.
Full Metal, the original Full Metal Alchemist was. They were like going like hand in hand with the chapters from the manga, and like the episodes kind of like went ahead and did their own fucking thing.
That always happens because the manga always takes longer to come out.
And it sucked, dude. The original Full Metal Alchemist sucked.
I've always been a manga person over a show. Always.
See, like I'll catch the show and then I'll be like, oh, what's that? And then I'll look into it. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
But like,
if it catches my interest, and then I'll really look into it. But like, after Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was amazing. That was just, it's fucking amazing.
yeah, no, my wife, like, she's a big Full Metal Alchemist fan.
That's awesome.
Attack on Titan too.
That show is so fucking sick.
I haven't watched the new season yet though.
I keep forgetting that they come. Like, he's in the town now, right? In the other town, like, because I know at the very, I mean, I read the manga, like, or manga, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Manga, potato, whatever you want to call
right?
it.
It's America, shut up. You know, but what happened? Like, he gets his head fucking blown off, and then that's the end of it.
See, people will sit there and argue though, like we were just saying, manga.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's gonna be alive, man.
So-
He transferred his soul.
You ever watch Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Yes and no.
Well, you know what?
I understand.
It's not the story, whatever. I'm talking about where it's made, because it's
Gotcha.
it's American. It's, you know.
Well, yeah, ish.
So, but it's an anime art style. It's in the style of anime. It's in the style of Japanese anime. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah.
So I would
yeah.
consider
It's
that,
supposed to be
me
like
personally.
Chinese people.
Well, no, I'm just talking about the art style. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the art style is an anime art style. You know, the big eyes and that specific design. But people will gatekeep nowadays in the anime world. The youngins, you know, saying that that's not anime because it's not Japanese. But it's literally anime and art. It's anime, the art style of anime. You know,
the people don't make. I don't get it.
it's like it's too much. It's sitting there. You're just sitting
They
there
don't make
arguing
no
about
damn sense.
nothing.
I don't care.
You're a busy man.
I know, right?
It's okay. Everybody's got to have a life, you know.
Well, I mean, this podcast is so much fun. Like it's interesting the amount of people like that's texting me and like that I'm trying to get to do first. It's really fun, you know.
It's good though. That's what you need.
But it's like a lot of people like a lot of people don't have any time, and I understand that. We're all adults. You all got jobs. We all got shit to do.
Yeah, but you gotta make time. You know what I mean? Like,
that's true. I mean, that's exactly like. I mean, if I could, I wish I could do an episode a day, you know, but I'd run out of people.
which is fine.
So,
I mean, right now,
one episode every
you don't want
week,
to burn yourself
week and a
out
half.
right now either.
Yeah. I'm not in any rush.
Exactly.
Like I said in another episode, baby steps, man.
You just want to pace yourself right now, and you know, you
I
could
love
always
this.
have the same people on again or whatever. But
Yeah.
you if you don't put out the videos and you don't do it, then it's never gonna happen. It's like playing the lottery. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna get yelled at every time you hit the table. I get yelled at.
Oh, sorry.
Like, watch. As soon as I put this on, I'm gonna get like 2 or 3 texts. Quit hitting the table.
It's like paper thin, huh?
Yeah. Well, we call him the
Whatever.
producer. He's the main man. He's the financier.
It's always somebody.
I know,
You
right?
could put like they sell like cushions or something. You could put on our legs that might dampen it a little bit, so it's not as
I'll get there
thumpy.
eventually. I mean, I want to get like a mic stand first. Well, I want to get another mic first, and then get a mic stand, and then I'm just gonna work my way up, man. That's all I could do,
Right?
you know.
When's the last time? When was the last time you worked?
What's today? Sunday?
Yeah. No, Saturday.
Oh fuck, Friday.
Friday. So you worked yesterday or whatever.
Yeah, Monday to Friday. It's a
So
good
what are your
steady
hours?
job.
What are your hours?
Whatever the fuck I say.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on commission, so I mean, I can jump in my work truck, go to wherever, fix whatever, fix the rims, leave.
Whatever, man.
If the work is there, I do it. If it's not there, I go somewhere else. You know.
Do you enjoy it?
Not anymore.
Why is
no,
that?
it's fun. Well, I wouldn't say. Well, it's work.
It's always work.
It's tedious. It's easy. I know what I'm doing. Like I can do it fucking blindfold now. You know, that's how easy it is.
How long you been doing it?
Like 12 years.
Jesus. Fixing rims for 12 years.
I know, right?
So what's the end goal with that? Are you trying to
I don't fucking know.
right?
That's why I'm doing this. I got bored, so I'm doing something else. Everybody kept saying, "Do something else." So I'm
Something
doing
else.
something else. This is taking up a lot of my time, which is really cool. You know, I'm
Whatever.
learning how to do this. Like this whole program here is pretty cool. You know,
OBS.
I finally got the intro on it that I wanted.
There you go.
So when I upload it, you'll see it. It's pretty cool, man. I did that shit. Proud of myself. Baby steps.
That's what I'm saying. It's just all it takes, man. It just starts out.
Yeah, right.
You know, like I said, I do TikTok and stuff like that. You know, I only got, I think, you know, almost 1,100 people on it. You know, following me, which ain't nothing compared to some of the
Oh, I know.
kids
man.
that have
Jeez.
just whatever. But the fact that I even have 1,100 people that followed me that said,
a lot, man.
cool, whatever.
That's a lot.
You know,
That's scary though.
that's cool. I like that.
I don't like TikTok, man. I have my own reasons, but I don't know.
I know some people are afraid of it. I've embraced it.
I feel it's weird, you know. It's like because you hear so many horror stories, and it's like you see all these kids on there, and anybody could be looking at it. I don't know. I just don't even bother, so I don't even have it on my phone.
Well, I mean, I get it. Because some people, you know, say like, oh, it's really intrusive and blah, 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 blah. But at this point, you know, like, with how much stuff, whatever, you know,
They
whatever
know
you apps down,
everything.
yeah, dude,
They know where you're at.
it's like, who, at this point, they already know.
I'm gonna say pizza, and I bet you I'll get like 2 or 3 texts from the pizza place down the street.
And honestly, if it wasn't TikTok doing it, it's Google, it's
Right,
Facebook,
right.
it's whoever.
If Fucking,
it's Twitter, it's Amazon.
thanks, guys.
You got an Amazon app on there? You're listening to right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It is on here.
Yep.
Ain't that a bitch?
That's what I mean. So it's just, I ain't got nothing to hide.
Yeah,
Whatever, fine. But here's the thing too, like, like, it's not like TikTok is in my 100% personal life. They're in the life that I let them see. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not. They're like, I'm not. I'm not the same person on a phone as I am in real life. You know what I mean? Even looking the same stuff up or whatever. I'm not. So like, I'm not perving out on my phone enough for me to go. Oh,
It's gonna be a beautiful thing.
It is. So at this point, right, it is gonna happen. So I might as well just enjoy it. And like I said, whatever pictures are on here, either get printed out in real life or put on some kind of Google Docs thing or some kind of VPN thing. No matter what, someone's looking at it. Like Apple.
That is true.
So Apple, like one update, probably like 3 or 4 months ago, did it so when you take a picture and you upload it to the cloud, to their Apple cloud, they scan it without looking at it. The algorithm, the computer, there's whatever they do, whatever program they use, turns the picture into binary so that the computer can read it, and it identifies CP. So
Fake news.
it's not. I wish it was, but Apple will sit there. Like I said, they're not necessarily looking at your pictures, but the computer will read it if it's CP or not, and if it pings CP, then someone will sit there, check it out.
Much hacking going on.
Yeah,
right.
I love that. Hacking.
Hacking's bad. Hacking defense.
I love this shit.
That's awesome. Actually. But yeah, dude, like, everybody looks at your shit.
Oh yeah.
You got a cell phone that's connected to the internet. Everybody's looking. The Patriot Act. Can we not forget the Patriot Act? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sure.
They already got
That's
it.
what it started.
It's Putin. Everybody blames Putin. That's like the new favorite bad guy now is Putin this, Putin that.
Oh yeah.
It's his fault. Gas prices are high because of Putin.
Right.
It's like, because Biden has nothing to do with it. And I don't know how everybody came up with the idea that the president has nothing to do with gas prices. Where did that come from? Because like the last time I learned anything of anything, it was that the president was like directly involved in like the policies and everything else that like set. We can drill American, we can get American, we can do what we were doing the last couple of years.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you fucked all that up. You
I
told
mean,
us to stop. Like, we can go back to doing it.
To a certain
we're
extent.
gonna get cheap again.
Yeah, to a certain extent, the policy that he puts forward does affect permits given, the requirements for said permits. Like Jen Psaki was saying, like, there's 9,000 permits for people to drill, but no one's drilling.
That's because he's not letting them.
Well, exactly, because it's on first off, it's on federal land, whatever.
Right.
Okay, so they have the permits, but maybe the area that they're drilling at, you have to have there's certain OSHA requirements or certain other government intrusive thing that's pushing it a certain way,
I don't know. Look, I've always remembered the president was directly involved with oil policies and all that good shit. Like, he may not directly set the price.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's not directly setting the
involved.
price, but the president is definitely involved in some kind of like.
Did you try this yet?
Yes, I did.
I like this.
I do like it too.
It's only CBD.
But he's definitely
really nice.
involved in some like, some third party way. You know what I'm saying? Like some proxy way. Like I said, like.
We're going to dream of things.
It only says like really small snippets.
It's okay.
I needed to say like, where's the other one? Where'd the other one go?
But the fact that he's saying because the government isn't creating the inflation, or doesn't have anything to do with it at all.
Yeah, who cares?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like who kept the government shut down? Who kept the country shut down for 2 years?
Well,
Wearing fucking masks.
it was the Fed lowering the interest rate to practically almost zero, and then printing an ass ton of money.
Yeah, that too.
All right, so and not
Inflation.
stopping. If they did that, you know, they printed what money? They were relieving
trillion.
people for over a year and a half.
Yeah, it was bad.
You know, shit, I was on unemployment. I was getting extra money. No joke about it.
I believe it, man.
You
I
know?
I should have fucking jumped on. Like, everybody's calling me stupid because I didn't. I was the only schmuck out there working.
Whatever. You gotta do someone had to do it. You know. But it's all that money that the Fed injected into people's lives, which is, you know, some people definitely needed the help, but like it should have stopped at a certain point.
Yeah, how
It
did
went
they
on
give out
too long.
3 or 4 of those big money checks.
Something like that. I think it was like 4 of them or whatever.
I mean, I can see. I guess I could see the first one and maybe the second one, but the third one. And,
But yeah, exactly.
You know,
It just
from
went
then
on.
It was just too much.
Just went on too long. You know what I mean? You got people sitting there doing nothing productive, putting anything into
Yeah.
the world, whether service-wise or product-wise, but they're getting money for it. Which I'm not commenting on like, oh, that's lazy or whatever. But like, think of it like this. You know what I mean? All that money's coming. They're sitting on that money, and nothing's being put out.
Well, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So everybody's sitting on a bunch of money, and no one was putting nothing out. So now we're just sitting on, you got a bunch of money.
Yeah, and on top of that, we're not creating anything.
There, exactly.
We're not creating anything, so we can't create more money. You know, so like our wealth is just kind of flatlined.
Like the, you know,
There's no more inventions. We're not creating anything.
well, you know,
Innovation-wise, we kind of just we're at a standstill.
like chip design wise, America's like leading chip designers. Okay,
Well, yeah, I'm sure with like.
but whoever actually, but the actual
the
manufacturer
military
of chips, the manufacturer of chips, 92, maybe like 90% of it happens in Taiwan. And maybe,
Oh,
you know,
shit.
8% of it happens in, yeah, then maybe 8% of it happens in South Korea, and then, you know, another 2% in Japan or something like that.
Oh,
You know,
that sucks.
and like literally like a point, we have no chip factories here. So if China were to take a cue,
Get him, Elon.
if China would take a cue from what's going on with Russia and Ukraine and try to take over Taiwan,
They've already said they want to obliterate fucking Taiwan, or yeah, right, Taiwan.
well, they want to take over Taiwan.
They want to
And
conquer.
what that's going to do is going
That was
to
the word they used,
that's going to
conquer.
choke us. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
everything has a microchip in it. I'm talking about, damn, this thing has a microchip in it to regulate temperature.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything has a chip in it.
Yeah.
So if they take it over, we're fucked. We're boned.
That's true.
So the good thing is, though, that the government is now doing incentives for people to actually build chip factories here in America now and start production of chips.
That's pretty good then.
Yeah, because like, holy crap! Even what was going on in Canada with those truckers and stuff like that, even that little bit of traffic and bullshit right there.
That stopped a lot
Dude.
of shit too.
We had, I think, a GM factory shut down. Well, at least went to like a skeleton crew. You know what I mean? Like Ford, one of the Ford factories in like Michigan, like ran out of parts too, or they only had like 2 weeks worth of you know, stockpile to make cars with and stuff like that. So that's Canada. That's 3 feet away. You know what I mean?
Right? Just throw a rock.
So imagine if China got Taiwan and we didn't see chips for months. You ever see that movie Escape from L.A.
Yeah.
with Kurt Russell? That's what it would be. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, buddy.
Sorry. Oh, God. My bad.
I'm telling you, he's gonna be lighting my phone up. There you go.
But yeah, man. Like, the end of that movie where he presses the buttons and obliterates the entire world, dude. That's gonna be America. We're all just gonna be a little dark country.
Yeah, well, and if it doesn't go that way, we're eventually going to run out of resources to make these new phones. Because what, we're making a new phone every fucking year. What are we doing with the old phones? Just throwing them in landfills, landmines, tossing them, melting them down. You know.
Yeah, whatever. I'm more worried about the batteries than I am the metal.
Even so, man.
The batteries, that's what's nasty. That's the nasty stuff. Because you got all those places that you can, like, Orland Mall, you know, or like they have like those kiosks where you can sell your phone.
Right.
Yeah, your old crappy phone. You stole your old, you know, your mom's old phone, old iPhone. Turn it in for $20 or whatever.
Yeah, right.
They're definitely recycled. There's precious metal in these things. There's gold. There's copper. You know what I mean? There's people want that crap. They'll
It's money right there.
they'll buy, like, there's dudes on YouTube or whatever. You know, they'll post videos. They'll buy 1,000 broken phones, take them apart, and throw it in some sulfuric acid, and actually extract the metals out of all the stuff. You know.
Genius.
Yeah, I mean, they do it as a hobby. I mean, I highly doubt they're sitting there making, you know, a buttload of money. But I mean, like, they're pulling gold or copper or whatever.
Yeah, eventually, all that shit adds up.
Yeah, there was a dude I was watching on YouTube. He would, like, dumpster dive for old TVs, you know, because there's in the tubes there's literally, you know, copper circles, copper rings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Magnetos and stuff like that. So, like, that's like 2 pounds of copper. You know, a pound of copper. You get enough TVs, you know, from a landfill or whatever for $100. You get 200 TVs or something like that. You pull out $300 worth of copper. You made $100.
Yeah, that's when trash collectors were nice, hardy workers.
Oh man, when I work on job sites and throwing out trash and stuff like that.
I was that guy trying to get the metal.
Yeah, that's me. I'm always that guy trying to get the metal. I'll turn it in, man. It's passive income. That all I gotta do is pick up some metal and throw it in my car, and then maybe, you know, once a month go to the scrap place and get $400. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
dude.
Get some weight off of that motherfucker, man.
I mean, that's the same idea with the TikTok and stuff like that. Like, granted, I'm not sitting here trying to become uber famous off of it. But like in another year
TikTok
or two,
famous, bro.
right? If I can get another year or two, get like up to 10,000 people watching it. I mean, like that's $200 a month, and just me making videos. You know, that's the way to make passive income nowadays.
Yeah, you got to keep yourself moving.
Yeah, I mean, you just
That's why I'm doing
download
this.
an app,
Make this going.
Diner Dash, DoorDash, whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
It's a new idea. Patent that shit.
pick your video game that mines you crypto, whatever it is, dude. There's so many things out there nowadays that it's just a different way to earn passive income than just like shoveling snow or, you know, something like goofy like that.
True, right?
You know, moving someone's furniture on a weekend.
Sometimes you got to do cutting the lawn. That was my thing.
Yeah, but I like
Lawns.
cutting lawn. I like cutting grass, like Hank Hill, you know. Damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, boy. Yeah, we're about that fucking age too, ain't that?
I don't know what a JPEG is. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. I love King of the Hill. I'm obsessed with it. Damn, it's terrible. But it's like my comfort show, you know, like people have like comfort things, like kids have comfort blankets. I got a comfort show.
This guy goes fucking King of the Hill.
Yeah, I don't know why, man. Just I love King of the Hill. Well, they're actually gonna come out with some new King of the Hill, and they're coming out with new Beavis and Butthead. And supposedly, what I was reading about is that in both shows they're gonna be older. Like Beavis and Butthead are gonna be older now, like our age.
That's cool.
And same with like Bobby Hill and stuff. They're
But I
gonna be
hope it's
older.
the same voice actors. That would
Well,
be
yeah, it's gonna be
fucking
Mike Judge. And,
epic.
yeah, it's
Are
Mike
they
Judge.
really?
Yeah,
They're coming
because
back to do
the
it?
dude who made
Oh,
the dude who
I would
created
watch
those
it
shows,
then.
the guy who made Mike Judge, he's the voice of Hank Hill. He's the Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, I mean the guy. Yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
The guy is a production wizard, producer,
that shit.
madman. You know what I mean? He made Office Space. You ever watch that movie?
Isn't that a show?
No, it was a movie, bro. With Milton.
What's that one?
It was
show
based
with-
off shorts about Milton. This little weird guy that would like talk to himself with his fucking stapler and shit.
Yeah, no, I've seen the movie, but isn't there a show? Or is
I mean,
there-
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if there's a show,
With
but I'm
the-
talking about the movie.
Oh.
I don't know if there's a show. There probably is a show named Office Space. I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't know if it's because he
Steve
made that
Carell.
movie.
Steve Carell's in it.
Well, that's The Office, you
The
nerd.
Office. Damn.
You know, that's The Office.
My bad.
It's all right.
Wrong Jew. My
I
bad.
love The Office. I love all this shit.
That show's pretty funny too. I
Oh
like that
yeah,
show.
dude. It's really funny, cause like it's a dorky show. It's dorky humor. But like, you go back and you look at Steve Carell's character Michael and stuff like that, dude. And just 10 years ago, how controversial it would be nowadays for him to say the things he says about
Yeah,
like
that was fucked up.
black people and stuff like that, or like just like he's so politically incorrect with things because he's such an airhead. He's just such an idiot, you know, the character. So it's just like,
Yeah, God, I hate saying this, but like back in those days,
right? 10
Back
years
in tho-
ago,
like, back in those
he
days,
doesn't see that. 10 years is
people
not a
were
long time.
harder on the brain.
Yeah, I know. It was good stuff.
I don't get it, man. We devolved.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's afraid to insult people, and it's like, dude, if you're doing it in good humor, who cares? Man? Let a comedian do his thing.
No, comedy's dead, man. Comedy as I know it, and because I love comedy. I tried to do the stand-up stuff. I did open mic nights and stuff like that.
See, that's so. I used to do that too.
Yeah.
My buddy Derek did it too at one point in time.
Used to go to the Ashbury and do open mic nights and stuff like
Ashbury
that.
was fun.
Yeah.
I used to me and another buddy of mine went to it was open mic, and we went on stage and completely improvised an entire song. Like,
That's the best shit though.
like he sat down and played guitar, and I just like sang, and it turned out to be a really pretty.
There
cool
you go.
song.
And that's
About
the best
eating
shit.
ass. That was the best part. It was
Huh.
like, can I
Huh.
eat your ass? That was like the whole premise of the song.
Delicioso.
I swear to God.
I believe it.
And it was crazy.
No, that's the
Good
fun. That's
times.
exactly. You know, but
Go up there and make that shit up, man.
you know, I would just sit there and just make jokes about girlfriends and just cheesy, not even like super complicated stuff. But you know, when I was younger, the comedians I looked up to were like George Carlin and you know Bob Hicks or whatever and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you know Mike Birbiglia and stuff like that, and
A lot
hell,
of-
even Dan Cook when he first came out.
Yeah,
Dan Cook was
he's-
great when he
he-
first came out.
Yeah, because he had a different style of humor.
100%. He just had a
At
lot
the
of
time.
energy.
But unfortunately for him, that style of humor got real stale, real fucking.
And I don't even think that was his fault. I just think people just overplayed the shit out of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was bad. Like he was real funny.
The
but
dude
then,
was
like,
rock
after,
star
like-
status.
Yeah.
Comedian.
Yeah. After stand up tour 3 and 4, he was just shut up, dude.
Right? I think the
'Cause it was
last
all-
one
it was like his same jokes, but kind of like
was a little
reworded.
different.
It's
Well, the
like,
last one I watched was his
that's
the
unfortunate.
circle one, right?
Yeah.
Vicious Circle.
Yeah.
That was the last time I actually sat and paid attention to Dane Cook. I mean, that was like 12 years ago. You know what I
He's
mean?
pretty done.
Well, I mean, you see him
I'd be
now
surprised.
because like his brother or brother-in-law or something stole a bunch of money from him.
That sucks.
Like
Well-
I mean, like destroyed pretty much his wealth at the time. You know, now he's got it back and stuff. He kind of
Well, I
You know,
mean,
but-
he still has royalties to all that shit, you know.
Exactly,
People are
but still, like-
watching his shit.
to have your
Every time they say
family
my
member?
name.
right. I wish. Huh.
Well, shit, isn't that how it like usually goes with like celebrities? Their family either steals from them or shoots them or kills them.
right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Because like his brother-in-law or like I said brother or whatever was his not his manager, but like dealt with his like, money and shit.
Right. People would do for money.
Oh, but see, I totally digressed so far. But anyway, back to what I was saying about comedy. You look, and no one writes a joke anymore. No one writes a premise. A story like that story, a punchline.
Yeah.
No one does that. What it is now is cheesy sarcasm,
Well, yeah, they work the crowd, man.
or
They know how to work the crowd.
Or,
I
like-
noticed that.
it's just like low hanging fruit stuff. No one really sits there, and like granted, like Eddie Murphy Raw was no, genius thing, but the motherfucker was funny.
Right.
You know what I mean? Sitting there making fun of Michael Jackson and stuff like that.
That's
I mean, that's low hanging
Right.
fruit shit. But it was funny. He did it in a funny way, wearing his fucking red leather suit and shit.
That was good.
Yeah. But like you get
you know,
what's that Australian lesbian comedian with the
fuck if I
glasses
know.
and she always wears like a blazer and shit like that?
Couldn't tell you.
Like I watched her special on Netflix and it was just her. It wasn't even funny. It was just her bitching. It just seemed like her bitching. Or like I watch all these, you try to watch these stand-up comedians. You can't watch stand-up comedians nowadays, really, unless you're watching, like I said, like Bill Burr or
Yeah,
shit Louis C.K. or something,
Because like again, all these good comedians now, all they do is work the crowd. They'll find somebody, pick on them, move to somebody else, pick on them.
I mean,
move to
I'm even
somebody
cool
else,
with
pick on
that's
them.
fine. But these people like
That's just the thing now.
they pick like
Nobody goes up there
cheesy
and just does it.
politic things too
Well,
to
Kevin Hart's still pretty good.
I like Kevin Hart. I've always liked Kevin Hart.
He's pretty good at stand up.
Cat
He's like probably like
Williams?
one of the last ones.
Cat Williams, Kevin Hart.
It's like he doesn't like he has no like crowd work, but he works the crowd still.
Well, he's a dude who writes jokes.
Right.
He writes jokes.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, there's not a lot of people who do that kind of style of, like I said, they,
Right.
they-
He writes his. Well,
you
I
know,
don't know
they
if
got
he
a
writes his
premise.
own jokes, but he writes jokes.
whether or not it's
The way he
people
does
like
it,
it is his
performs it.
delivery too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He does it well,
Yeah.
and I don't doubt he comes up with a lot of that shit right off the fucking fly. Like that guy, like he's just funny. A lot of his videos out there were just making fun of motherfuckers. It's just
Or like I even rarely see there's a comedy technique that like, you say a joke, give them a punchline. I know I feel you, dude. I sneeze like crazy all the time.
It doesn't end, and then you get like 10 in a row. That's what really fucks me.
But you say your joke, you get your punchline or whatever, and then maybe like 10 minutes down the line, they bring it back up. They bring up that joke and they throw that. That's good. Because it keeps that connection between you and the audience together and stuff
Right,
like that.
right.
You know what I mean? Like they're paying attention and all that stuff.
Yeah.
No one does that shit. Like I said, it's just all low hanging fruit stuff. And shit, I mean, even things like Dave Chappelle, man, nowadays. But he does he still does old Dave
Fucking
Chappelle
hilarious
stuff.
with it, though. He's so funny with it.
Oh yeah, I know exactly. But I mean, like even he brings up the politics stuff, the tranny stuff. I mean, they all, it's you got to stay relevant. You got to bring pop culture and what's current and stuff like that into it. But he's not doing it as bad as say like other people who have Netflix
Should've brought
specials,
snacks.
right?
Now I'm sitting here high as hell, like, damn, I should have got some munchies. Ain't that a bitch?
It's all right. I always say you shouldn't eat on mic anyway.
I know, right? It's bad.
It's all right. So I brought my big old. See, look at this. I told you.
All these.
Some good shit, man.
Sometimes you gotta buy the cheap shit. Keep you going.
That's all right. What time did you get up today?
Fuck, early, 4 o'clock.
I feel I was up at I was up at 5, dude.
My son wakes up as soon as like the light pierces the window. So I hear him searching for those because my daughter, sneaks her little Nintendo up there. So she'll put her headphones on so I can't hear it, but then I'll come crowd right across that corner. And I'll see her, and she'll kind of like look over and just see me staring at her like, you little fucker, turn that shit off. So she usually stays up about an hour after I tell her to go to sleep.
They always do.
My son falls asleep so quick, man. He's stupid fast with it. Go to bed. No, I'm not tired.
Right?
What the fuck?
That's how my
Doesn't
4-year-old
make
is.
any sense.
Kids are funny like that though.
He's a super deep sleeper too, man. She's not. He is. Thank God for that. He's like me. He moves around a lot. She will stay in one spot the whole night.
See, it's my baby. My baby moves around a bunch. My youngest, oh my God, I can't get the motherfucker to sit still. Oh, he's awake or he's asleep.
You're gonna have some tall ass kids, man.
My youngest is, he just went to the hospital because he's sick. 32 inches and 29 pounds. He's 14 months old.
It's a big ass kid.
Yeah, he's a big ass. And my oldest son, he's a wrestler, and he's actually going to
Of course
state.
he is.
He's actually going to state. Freshman, wrestles on JV, junior varsity. You know, he's like 275.
Oh, dude, that's right. You got more kids than the little boy with. The
Oh yeah,
afro.
I got four kids.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude, my oldest is gonna be 16. Yeah.
Started young as fuck, man.
Yeah. In order to get it over with.
Fuck it, let's go, girl.
But yeah, dude, he's like 6'2", 275 pounds.
Fucking
He's a grown. Like I said, he's 16 years old. He's the size of a grown ass man.
fucking monster.
Oh, he's a good ass wrestler too.
I bet. It's
Oh,
a big
yeah,
dude.
man.
That's a big dude. That's not even a kid. That's a big
Yeah, there's a
dude.
lot of kids that like he'll go up and they just can't handle it. Yeah, just how strong he is.
No.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is, and he works out.
Oh,
I know. It's
sign him to the WWE today.
Well, I said to my wife, I was like, hey man, because I started losing weight and working out recently and stuff like that and going to work. I'm like, I gotta start lifting weights again to keep up with this kid because he's gonna beat my ass one day.
It's fucking over with, man.
Now I'm gonna
He's
say
like,
something you
"You're
ain't gonna
going
like.
down, stoner. Oh no.
Right? Get over here, old man.
I'm sorry.
Right? I can't let that happen. I don't have to fuck him up. I love
Catch you sleeping, turn you around, put you in a suplex.
No, I know.
Bow. Good night, son.
I can't do that. I can't sit there and be smaller than my son. No way, never. I'm a man.
Yeah, right.
I'm a man.
Eat your meat, son.
All right. But he's huge.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
He's huge.
Absolutely huge. My Donald Trump impersonation is terrible. Just sounds like me
he's
trying
huge.
to sound like Donald Trump.
I try.
Huge.
He's huge.
Republicans are gonna fucking kick everyone's ass this year.
Who?
Republicans.
Oh.
Just all across the board, man. They're
Yeah.
gonna just mind sweep everything. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a harsh. It's just blue's gone, man.
I wish Tulsi Gabbard had a chance. So, in my opinion, I like Ron DeSantis, Tulsi Gabbard. Those would be my two choices.
That's that young
You
chick,
know.
right? think so. She's pretty young.
Where is she the senator of? Or whatever. Not Hawaii, right? Let me look this up.
I know, right? How come my phone's not turning on with my touch? Come
Tulsi
on, phone.
Gabbard, she was the one that was sitting there calling all the Democrats out during the Democratic national debates and stuff like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's balls, man.
Well, she's a Marine or something like that. Okay, she's an Army Reserve officer. And okay, she is Hawaii. That's why. Okay, she is Hawaii. I didn't think it was Hawaii, but it was Hawaii.
Was she
For
Republican?
some odd reason, no. She was a Democratic nomination, but she, in my opinion, from the way she talks and what I've seen, she kind of sits a little bit maybe left of center.
Didn't they?
Slightest bit.
I wonder if it's the same chick that they caught like faking being in the army.
No. No, she's legit in the army. You know what I mean? She had her fatigues on, like she was like, there's pictures of her like doing. No, she's in the army.
I can't remember. Like,
She's a
Angry
badass
Cops
bitch.
Did an episode, did a thing on it. Angry Cops, and they were I can't remember who they were calling out.
We got Elizabeth Warren that was fake an Indian or whatever.
Elizabeth Warren, man, she's fake, yeah.
And then
Who's that one? That Dazelle, remember her? I'm African American. She like dyed her skin fucking black. Like talk about the
yeah.
worst, like that's more of an insult than anything, and people are just like, oh, you're so brave. What? For
isn't it
real?
like
Come on.
isn't it, what's that?
Shit's insulting.
Sean King, isn't he white?
Oh yeah, the guy
Something
who
like that?
he thinks he's black.
Yeah, or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, who cares about that shit? Those people suck. I don't listen to them. Those people are garbage people.
Right. Trevor Noah's.
Oh my god. You want to know something too? Like, used to have so much respect for Stephen Colbert.
I did too when he was with.
Yeah, when they did the Daily Show and he did the Colbert Report, dude. Like, I get it was satire. It was. I mean, if you didn't think Colbert wasn't making fun of Republicans, you weren't watching the right show. You weren't watching the same show as me. And dude would make fun of everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, you make fun of, do the satire about Republicans, but like I said, he seemed more center than anything. But now it's just like,
no, it's just a constant.
he's extreme left now. It's just ridiculous.
Constant.
The same with old Jimmy Kimmel, or not Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, Jimmy
Kimmel.
Man.
Old
That
blackface
motherfucker,
Jimmy
too.
Kimmel. Right? Because I remember the Man Show. I used to watch the Man Show all the time when I was younger.
Right.
When I was a young lad.
Those are fun.
Women on trampolines, man.
Back with right? Random fucking.
Andy Milonakis. Oh my God.
Grown ass man looking like a fucking kid. That
He still is a grown ass man looking like a kid.
That shit blew my mind.
He still looks exactly the same. Oh, little Andy Milonakis. Dude, it's hilarious.
Spanish Milamarcus.
Don't call me a beehead.
Oh my god. Fucking retard. Never. I don't know. I seen him in that one movie. That's the first time I ever seen him. Ironically enough, Dane Cook.
Oh, Waiting. Great movie. Love that movie.
He was in that movie, but like.
Yeah, dude. That's like.
Oh my
that's like.
god.
Yeah. He
Poor
looks
guy.
looks exactly the same, dude. I don't know. He's still a pretty funny dude.
I bet. I bet.
You know. He's not like really in anything super memorable. Like he's a funny dude. Just in general, you know. You're right. You look lost right now.
Man, I went to go hit this bowl, but it's clogged. I'm not able to take a hit.
You gotta rip it real hard.
I hate doing that shit, man. When you blow out your fucking lungs. Die in a fire.
Yeah. Oh my god. So it was like 70 like 3 days ago.
I know, and it's fucking freezing out there.
It's like
man.
I think it was
It's
14, so like
Bullshit.
17 or 14 degrees out right now or something.
Bullshit.
I know.
It is the worst ever.
I know. I only parked like a half a block away, and I like almost
Just
froze my
standing by
balls
the
off,
door,
dude.
right? Just standing by the door is just frozen. Not fair at all, son.
Have you been to the Cure Leaf over here? No,
Yeah, I go every once in a while.
I've done COVID cleanups at that Cure Leaf a few times. Actually, a few of them around here. That one, and I think there's another one.
What do you do for a living?
I do a bunch of different stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
I install floors. I build decks, frame houses, install roofs,
I know that. We did something. like that
concrete
before,
work. I do home restoration stuff, mold cleanings, biohazard cleanings.
Yummy.
I'm a jack of all trades, my guy.
Somebody,
Yeah, I
somebody
never-
shit on the floor. We're gonna need those guys.
I mean,
Colin Rob.
yeah, I'm saying I'm one of those guys.
Somebody shits on the floor. Call me.
School wasn't my thing.
Oh.
School wasn't my thing, so I started working. Well, one, I had kids when I was young.
We were like 15.
But yeah,
and popping out of sun.
but I had to
That's
get a
crazy.
job. Gotta work. Gotta pay for babies.
Yeah.
And school sucks. I mean, school sucks for me. Not, there's people who do good in school, and that's awesome. Great.
Right.
Keep doing good
More
in school.
power to you.
But that's not me, and I knew that early on. I tried doing the college thing for a year, and I quit after 2 months. I can't do that shit. I like to read a lot on my own.
I'm trying to think how long I last. I can't even remember.
I like to
long.
do.
Not long.
I don't need someone to.
Could have went longer. Could have did more. Could have did more.
Well, I mean, like, pertaining to like a skill. Yeah, I will have somebody show me how to do something. But if it comes to fucking, just like college 101, that was one of the classes I had to take. You know what I mean? Like it was a class. It was a
Course
crock
on
of shit.
college.
Yeah, exactly. Like what the fuck is this shit?
Like you couldn't do this like in one
This was
little
my-
package that
yeah.
I could have watched.
It was my second senior year of high school all over again.
Oh god, that's funny.
But yeah, it was just like I can't do the.
So this is like a blend, actually. I mixed this and then some of this. This is the CBD stuff that tastes real good. It's like sour diesel or whatever. Yeah, diesel puff. So you get like a small nug of that, which is a pretty good percentage, and you mix it with like a bunch of the CBD, and it is like a good relaxing high. See, that's the I forgot what that's called.
Pure flower.
Say it like it's a softcore porn. You're making love to it. Say it again with some spect on it.
Pure flower.
There you go.
You can't make it sound manly. Pure flower.
Tastes good though.
Indoor grown.
Tastes good. Has a good flavor. Good feel to it. Doesn't get you like retardedly high. The weed does. The regular weed does. But that's got a pretty good smell to it.
I mean, this stuff is cannabis, right?
Yeah, it's CBD. Just doesn't have any THC in it.
Well, and you
I
can
think
tell.
it does
I mean, like,
kinda a little bit, but not.
well,
not
yeah,
enough
but I
to
mean,
really
like,
fuck
literally,
you up.
it's like under a percentage.
Yeah.
It's like under 0.5%. It's 0.3.
It's insignificant. You'd have to like smoke pounds of that shit just.
But
to
it
get
is
high.
crazy how the THC and the terps from that actually do affect the flavor. Because, like,
Oh,
I'm not
yeah,
saying it tastes
yeah.
bad. It does taste good. It's not bad. But I do prefer that weed taste. You know what I'm talking about?
See, then that's the pure flower.
I like it. I like when it tastes like skunk's butt in my mouth.
Not the old skunk, but
You know?
nice.
I like that stuff. I know. I'll be driving down the highway and I'm like,
Going to work smelling like
smelling a dead skunk and it smells good to you. You're just like, disgusting individual. It just smells delicious.
But that's what it smelled like
It
back
does.
in the day, man. That
That's
shit was
what
fucking
good shit smells like
great.
today. You go to Cure Leave.
That shit was great. Are you kidding me?
They sell these pre-rolls that I get every once in a while
I like those.
that are infused with crumble,
nice.
cannabis concentrate.
Yeah.
So it's like a gram joint that's like 50% THC flower.
That's lovely.
You know what I'm saying? To like smoke one of those, I'll buy one of those for myself and smoke it.
Maybe
Usually
next time
chills
you
me
come
out for a little while. Yeah.
Next time you come on, we'll.
I know. I forgot the Cure Leaf was right here. I was like, damn, dude, I should have fucking went there.
Yeah, we'll stop there. Try to get a little goodie bag going.
I'm always down for that shit. like I said, I don't take Xanax. I don't really drink alcohol. I don't take any medication, to tell you the truth. And it's not like I'm against it or nothing. Just I don't have I just don't remember to take it. I'm not good at doing that shit. I'm not good at doing that shit.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I'm not. My brain is always so here and there and everywhere that I really just forget to. No, 9 o'clock. Gotta take my pill. I really do. So I just don't even.
I believe it, man.
So I smoke bud and all that stuff, you know, because
I don't know.
gotta do something.
It relaxes me. Either the CBD or just the flower, or like sometimes I'll get some dab. You know, dab will last me a lot longer because it's so much more powerful. You know,
That's what I be rocking out on all the time.
smoke some dab, be done
Yeah.
with it.
Pretty much. You know, smoke a couple dabs, you know, whatever.
I mean, it just it lasts a lot longer than flower does. You get more of it. You get more of a longer high.
Oh yeah.
You know, depending on how much you smoke, it's depending on how, you know, how much you want to float.
It always tastes delicious too, and that's where the terps really come in. That flavor.
You know, I like hitting it like an ice bong.
Oh yeah.
You know, nice clean ice bong, first time hit, and then just that ice cold smoke. Oh my god, it's like the best. And you never cough, no matter how big of a hit you take. You can't because it's so fucking smooth.
There's this company. I can't remember the name of them, dude. But I just.
You're like. You
They-
came with notes and everything, and you didn't even like. You can't even make these references, man.
I literally heard this commercial like one time, a couple days ago when I was listening to Joey Diaz's podcast. It's called Two Joints or something like that. He's a comedian.
Possible.
But his advertisement was for this bong that you would put in the freezer. And it was an ice bong, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you didn't have to put ice in it. It was just all built into the rig and stuff like that, you know?
Nice.
So yeah, it was, and like whatever thing that they put in there, whatever liquid it was, you know, it was
Big
safe
liquid.
for you. But it was like, it would freeze and like last longer than normal water. And it'd get colder than like just normal old plain H2O, you know?
Right.
But I'm going to try to figure that out. But
Smoking straight.
I know, but
chemicals,
you said that and it
straight
made me
Agent
think,
Orange.
oh yeah. Just
Brought to you by Monsanto.
gives you that nice little taste in the back of your mouth.
Keep forgetting I have those. These fucking the lightsabers. Those are so much fun.
Are they movie quality or whatever? Like the
Yeah.
decent ones, whatever.
Yeah. They're $200 each, man.
What?
One of them doesn't have batteries.
It's not this one. Oh, look at that.
I know. It's awesome.
I love Star Wars. I do.
The other one's Vader's red one. I like those, man. It was worth the buy.
Yeah, they're cool. They're fun.
Oh yeah, dude. They make.
Feels solid too.
Oh yeah. You can unhook it, carry it around. It's just a hilt.
What, does it just twist out?
It can, but I don't recommend it it's on.
Just giving everybody else a little taste of the sound effects. It's pretty dope.
The red one, that one actually shows up a lot better on camera for some weird reason.
This one?
Yeah. The
Ooh,
green
it's
one's
heavier,
out of
too.
it. Oh yeah, it's Vader's lightsaber.
Oh, that's dope.
Look at it. It almost looks blood red. I like that thing.
Right?
He's pretty cool.
And this is the green one? This is
Yeah, that
Luke's?
one's that's the one that doesn't have any batteries in it.
That's my favorite one too. Of course.
And sorry, my bad. That's Luke's, the one he beat.
Yeah,
Vader
dude.
with. He had the temper tantrum and just whooped his ass.
I do like Star Trek, or I mean Star Wars, but I'm a Trek guy.
We'll make some Star Wars bits.
Yeah, that's fine.
Me
I'm
and my
down.
Me and my buddy are trying to make some bits and everything. I want to start making like comedy bits and everything.
You go.
Do some like crazy shit like that.
I'm always
Why
down for
not,
that
man,
shit.
dude? We got nothing else to do, right? What the fuck else do we got to do?
I mean, like that's what's like I was saying earlier. That's what's to do.
right?
This stuff,
What else we got to do, man? What's the point?
But like I was saying, I do like Star Wars, you know. Been watching it, all
Star
this shit.
Trek shit. That'd be cool.
But I like Star Trek a lot.
I used to play
That's what I
that Star Trek
prefer.
Online. That game was really fun
Yeah.
for a long time.
It's an
until,
old
like,
ass game too.
Oh, it was so much fun. It's still going on, dude. There's
Is
still,
it really?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
It's still like it's a lot. It's just a lot to do.
Oh, I believe it.
And I love the fact that you can just travel and like go between planets and everything and the stars. It's really cool.
It's like this game that I was playing for a while called Echo. It's like a space game. Go around and mine shit. Take over solar systems.
There's I want
all
to
that
play.
shit.
I want to play either Star Conflict. I heard that one's really good now, or Eve.
Yeah,
A
Eve
lot of people-
Echoes. That's what I'm talking about. I played it on the
Oh,
mobile.
Eve. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's telling me like Eve. Like I got it on here. I just haven't started it yet.
It is a lot.
I know. And eventually you got to pay in.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have to.
Like, there's no way of getting around it. Eventually you have to pay in.
A lot of
my
those,
own-
but a
that's my
lot of
own
those
issue.
really, there's like those really big MMOs like that. Second Life kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like really big.
Right.
There's a lot to them, dude. And you
Oh,
got
yeah,
to
it
invest
has
a
to-
little bit of money
it's
into it for sure.
It's really big.
But no, it's awesome. There was like in that Eve game, you know, like when it like a year or two after it came out, you can actually go on Wikipedia, and it talks about like events that happened in that game.
Yeah, there was an accidental war, wasn't there?
Well-
Where it caused like the most amount of damage money wise.
Money wise, so like
like so much, like $1 billion.
well,
was
these
lost.
people like went into this territory they weren't supposed to go into, and
spiral out of fucking control.
well, yeah, they they were attacked on the way out, and then they retaliated, and yeah, dude, I think it cost like $12,000 in like DLC, like between what the ships
That's
lost, people
insane,
lost, and
man.
stuff like that. And you had to
And
pay
once
for
you
it.
lost the ship, it's gone.
Oh yeah, it's gone. That's why I was saying on Eve Echoes, I was playing that for a
See,
while,
I
dude.
don't know if I can get into that, man. I'll get pissed off if I lose my
Oh
shit.
yeah, you do. But it's
Oh, my
honestly
God.
though, like, that's kind of like the cool part about it though. Is like
Suppose.
it's just.
Damn, I spent fucking $1,000.
I'm not
on
talking
this
about
shit.
that.
No, it's
That's the
gone.
shitty part.
No.
What's cool is that like
Oh,
that-
I don't know, man.
little bit of real to it. You know what I mean?
That's a lot.
It makes your
that's a
space
whole
game
lot.
feel a little bit more real that you can lose your fucking best spaceship. You know what I mean?
That's true.
It makes your decisions a little bit more like, ooh.
Yeah.
It's not like just playing fucking Warcraft where you can just, you die, you just
See,
come
I'm a
back
total
in.
war guy, so I just like line up my troops as you know, like I know battle formations. You know.
But Eve is really cool.
Yeah, I like playing Total War though. Those real type strategy or RTS.
Oh yeah, dude.
They're a
So
lot
I
of
played the
fun.
fuck ton of StarCraft.
Yeah, my buddy.
And like Mushroom Wars too. Played the fuck ton of Mushroom Wars.
There's you go to cnc.net, you can play any Command and Conquer game for free.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty sweet.
Here, let me check here. Let me shorten this little window real quick.
See, those are some good classic games, man.
See, like right here, I can load up Tiberian Sun right now. And
Oh,
like,
see, there you go.
You go to cnc.net or whatever, and you just choose the game, and it takes you straight to it. It's really cool, for free.
I do a lot of mobile gaming because my
yeah.
computer crapped out.
Oh, wah wah.
Because I played a fuck ton of League. I played a shit ton of League.
That's a little too much then.
But, well, I mean, it doesn't take much to run fucking League, but
My shit.
buying a new
World
computer.
of Warships. I've been trying to play that lately. Get up to that. But again, my passion is these Total War games, man. Total War's my shit.
Yeah. That Eve, I'm telling you, check out Eve. It is really cool. It's not bad. Or at least, like I said, there's a mobile version of it. That's practically not
Like a
exactly as
dumbed-down
big,
version
but
of
like, dude, I mean, you can go. The cool thing about that game is that it's
everywhere, man.
well, it's user driven, in the sense that nothing exists in that game until you build it. Until you build it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, you know, you come to this part of the space next to this badass mining planet. You could plop your own space station there. Boom. Now that space station exists. Now you can take over that solar system. You know what I'm saying? And then you get people to sit there and join your clan or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You get a few hundred people to sit there. And then now you got people to actually protect it.
Nice.
You know, coming on and off and stuff like that. Because you, like I said, you can have someone in Eve just come up to your fucking space station, dude, and if you're strong enough, just fucking blow it up. And then all that time you spent on it fucking disappeared. But like that's the game though. It's the give and
it's
take.
part
It's
of the
cool as
game,
shit.
yeah.
And that's a concept in those MMOs that I love. You know what I mean? Like, there's another one.
So I like the Old Republic.
Oh yeah, dude.
I like that game a lot. You know,
Coder, dude.
run
I love
through
that stuff.
Like 10, 15, 20 people in the server in the same mission as you.
Right?
As long as you're able to run with them, you know, if you catch them when they go into that area.
It's like RuneScape, you know? RuneScape's a thing now still. I remember playing that on the computers at school. You know, being in 8th grade, throwing up RuneScape on the computer, dude. Doing your proxy server so you go play some video games on Newgrounds or something like that.
Right.
Strong bad and shit. What's your longest video so far?
I did a reaction video. Like, yes, somebody else trying to see. It's another, you know, another number. You're like, hey, buddy, let's do it. We can do it on Monday. You know, like I'm getting people to come on and jump on.
It's good.
Just making the time for it, you know, and getting it going. You know, you just gotta.
Once you get going a little bit more too, a little
Right,
bit more
right.
production value will get tossed into it too, and stuff like that. Be a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, you just got, like I said to my other guests, I guess, you just gotta keep at it. You gotta keep going, man.
How does anything else work? You know what I mean? How do you get anything else done? You just
Yeah,
keep
it's just
fucking
baby
going,
steps,
dude.
man. I don't want to miss anything. That's why I'm not like going all out or doing like shit.
All right, yeah, you want to pay attention and do it right. And
God, it's like
support
people
your
don't
kid.
even know me anymore, man. Like, come on, man. What do you mean? Absolutely.
Right. It's good stuff. It's good stuff, though, man. That's what you want to be seeing. You know.
This is actually, if I'm not mistaken, it's a buddy of mine who's he's a high school coach now.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, he's like he coaches freshmen high school. Yeah,
I coach my kids' soccer team.
nice. I want to do that.
4-year-old.
Once he starts getting into sports, I want to do that.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's just like it's all right.
It's all right.
You know, I used to.
I do the
coach-
little kids.
I used to coach baseball, man. Well, I mean, I didn't. At first, I wasn't. I was just like a first base coach, and then for some reason the games kept going, and the coaches just didn't show up. So they needed a coach. So I was like, all right, let's go, kids.
Right?
You
Pretty
know,
much.
and
That's
we
pretty
did
much it. That's
And
how I ran
we
it
turned
too.
that season around.
That Will Ferrell movie, man. Became
Oh,
like a
man.
real coach.
Right. That was good times, man. Like I had a lot of fun doing it. I like coaching kids. That was fun.
It's all right.
Get them out there. Come on, kids.
I
Get
did
all
the Boy-
frustrated,
I was a
pick
Boy
one
Scout
up,
leader,
put
too.
'em against the fence. You motherfucker. What's wrong with you? You're benched.
Bad news bears
I'll
stuff,
fuck
you know.
around.
Bringing some beers to practice real quick.
Go hit the ump. Get past him at 20. Come on out.
Get the fuck out of here.
Make that box a little smaller, huh?
Right?
Help a player out.
Now it's just coaching kids, little kid stuff, just to even get them to pay attention for 45 minutes, I call it a win. You know, I deal with 3 to 6 year olds. That's what I coach. So
I don't know. I can't do that. That's too
if I could get them to focus for 45 minutes and do what what I tell them for 45 minutes, it's a win for that practice for me. You know what I mean? It's just so hard to keep a 4-year-old focused on wanting to dribble a ball. You know.
No, I believe it, man. I can imagine.
So you got to try to make everything as much as you can into a game, but still have that fundamental,
That's true.
showing them how to toe tap and kick with the inside of their foot and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
You got this, kid.
I mean, yeah, dude. I did sports. I've done sports my whole life.
That's fine.
I've done soccer, baseball, wrestled, karate, kickboxing. Shit, I did sword fighting for a while too.
Oh man,
You
that's
know,
so much
I did
fun.
Iaido. Did the samurai. At the Japanese Cultural Center over in Chicago, over on Cicero and like 81st. Learned how to do all that stuff for a while. Did that for like 2 years. Yeah, man. So like, you know, I don't mind stepping up and doing that stuff, coaching or Boy Scouts or whatever.
Yeah, I get that. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Someone's got to do it. It's one of those things. Like, it's all right. Someone's got to do it though.
Yeah, you gotta step up and do the
Right,
job.
I mean,
Everyone's
like-
got a job to do.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you want your kid to have a good time, you know, and no one is there to coach, shit, yeah, you got to do it, dude. Don't you want your kid to get involved or, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it comes down to it, yeah, you got to kind of fucking step up. One parent does at least, you know?
That's the truth, man.
Because then they're just missing out. They're missing out on that camaraderie, building them social skills,
Getting
and
them
all that
tough.
shit. Because, like, when it comes to kids and stuff like that in sports, you know, I'm talking young. I'm not talking 13, 14, 15.
Well, yeah,
I mean, even then, though, but more so when you're young, you know, like,
give them that drive to do it, man.
yeah, like,
Let them
exactly.
make the mistakes early. Let them fall. Let them feel it. You know?
Exactly.
You got
You
the
know?
parents that like shelter their kids, don't let them go out, do nothing, afraid of their own shadows.
Well, so far, the parents have been all right. I haven't had no problems with the parents yet.
That's good.
Yeah, but there's always
There's
some parent. There's always some parent. It's just like, I gotta whine or piss moan about something, but I haven't met one yet in this little soccer league. So that's a good thing. I'm gonna take some videos for TikTok.
Oh, right now?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, look at you.
Bam! All right, taking that. Get like
That tick at the top going.
one of them like.
Chinese facial recognition.
This is what's going on. Joe Biden already sold your face to the Chinese a long time ago.
I know, right? He's like, that shit's over.
The Chinese already know everything they ought to know about you, bro.
That's funny.
You're old news to the Chinese.
That's fucked up, man.
Hey, man, it's just
That's
that's
truth, but it's
that's
fucked
the
up.
that's the 1984 we live in. You know,
God.
right? See, this is what I do. Take a little video right now, and then I'll edit it on TikTok. Be like, woo! Podcast time, bro.
Yep. As we speak, trying to conduct business, doing the show. I know, right?
Get a little setup going, get a little setup video going, you know.
I know, my messy ass place.
No, I
Gotta love it.
I didn't even get that. I got the big ass TV.
I know, right? It's better. It's better. It's better that way.
Oh, dude, it's
I can
it's
see
pretty
it
good,
better.
man.
I'm blind as it is, so having a bigger screen actually helps me out.
No, yeah, right.
Making a show. You should get one with a lightsaber, you nerd. You know you want to.
Oh, what I'll do is whenever you post the video or whatever, I'll take some screenshots from the video and I'll even edit those into the TikTok video.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you do that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I've done wanting to do the streaming thing for years. You know,
It's
that's even
fun.
why I bought a computer to begin with. Yeah.
And you burnt it out before you
Yeah.
had a chance. Wah, wah.
Well, I got Twitches, and I got YouTube channel, and TikTok was just the one that actually people paid attention to. So that's why I stuck with it.
Yeah, I suppose.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I don't mind TikTok, but it's kind of out of necessity because that's the one people kind of stuck to.
Yeah.
You know, because of how kind of new it is still ish. You know,
Right.
because there's still a lot of people that aren't on TikTok that famous people or whatever
Yeah,
you want to call
whatever. I'm not on
quote
TikTok.
unquote.
When I got this phone, it was like the one app that was already on there.
That's funny.
So I just deleted it, and then I was like, "You sure you want to delete it?" I was like, "Yeah." As soon as I deleted, Google hit me with an alert. You're deleting an app that was already on your phone. Like, yo, no shit, man.
That's pretty funny.
Like they tried to stop me from deleting TikTok.
What are you
so
doing?
bad. Yeah. How dare you not be a part of us?
You son of a bitch.
One of us.
That's what they say, man.
So how do you say your last name? How do you Gagnon?
Well, do you want the Americanized way or do you want the French way? Because it's French.
Oh, look at that Gagnon.
Well, it's like say you ever eat a filet mignon. It's the same idea. Mignon, Gagnon.
Gagnon.
Yeah, but Gagnon, filet mignon.
I just call you Gannon.
That's all right. Ganondorf,
Yeah, right.
as I've got before. But yeah, the
You're fucking tall.
the
as
bastardized American way to say it is Gagnon.
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 It's not very. Sounds like more German when you say it like that, but it's actually
like
French.
Gagnon.
You know,
Hi-
old Gagnon. But yeah, it's Gagnon. Fancy French. It's all right. That's why I'm so hairy. And have the curly hair, because I'm Italian and French, and Native American.
Yeah, you're
All this other
everything,
shit.
man. you're everything, man. You're like a
I know.
model.
That's why it's like I got like a light tan all around the year. People are like, "What are you?" People mistake me for black, black and white.
I can see that.
or,
Just because you're so damn fucking
or some
tall.
kind of Arabic race or something like that.
Nah,
or
you're
like
too fucking big. to be Arabic.
Mexican, some kind of Latin,
That's a freak tall Mexican.
right? Well, there's probably a lot of Spanish like Spain Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? Spaniards, people from Spain. They're probably tall because there's a lot of Europeans that lived in Spain back in the day.
No, that's true.
Right? You'd be surprised at how many white people are actually Spanish. You know what I'm saying?
I completely forgot who I was talking to. I don't even know this person's name, and I'm over here inviting him to this place. Yeah, we can do a show. Yeah,
There
yeah.
you
I'm
go,
trying to-
man. The
wait.
mystery hour.
I know, right? There you go. There's a new segment.
There you go, man.
Chances of getting robbed? Absolutely.
Right, you're all jacked out too here. I just noticed.
Yeah.
You got the Jack coat right there, practically. You got Jack himself. You're wearing the Jack shirt. You
Oh,
got
I
a
like
Jack
Jack.
hat on there.
Oh, I love Jack. This is the mayor. I like
Dude, my
Jack.
kid would be fucking going nuts.
I know, man. My daughter loves it. My daughter
So-
can word for word the movie.
Yeah, legit.
It's insane. They remember just everything about it.
So the
It's
whole
such a good movie, though.
all year for my 4-year-old, all year long is just Halloween. No matter what holiday, no matter what time of the year, he talks about Halloween. And his favorite movie is Nightmare Before Christmas.
It's a fun movie, man. It really is.
Hey, dude, I can't tell you how many times I've watched that movie. Like, my wife can sit there and recite the damn thing by heart, practically.
Man, I feel so bad. Like, but don't worry. If he watches this video, he'll know what I'm talking about. Like, I completely forgot because I don't. Yeah, okay.
You don't
cool,
save the
listen.
numbers, or you
I
don't save the names.
numbers,
I don't
man.
either.
He's gonna get so mad at me. He'll see this video and be like, "All right, cool. I hope." I forgot who you were, bro. Don't get mad.
You could just you can text him right now. Hey, my buddy wants to know who you are. That's pretty funny, man. That's what happened.
I'm doing the show right now, live, and I completely forgot what number was texting me. I'm high. I've been smoking. Watch the episode. You'll see.
Right? Watch it. Watch
That's
it.
funny.
Enjoy it.
I think he's coming on either tomorrow or what did he say? Yeah, Monday. We're doing him Monday, and then I'll probably air that sometime the week after. Cause I don't want to put them too close together, you know. Like I'm having fun with this. I don't want to run out of people to talk to, and don't get me wrong. I want like people to come back and go in and out. That'd be fun.
Right? No, that's what you want. For real.
Yeah, just get the. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, because it's like it's exciting. It's like it's random, you know. You talk about whatever the fuck you want. Like there's no need to like be all like scared anymore. Like everybody, like I always had that fear, like, oh man, they're gonna think I'm stupid. Fuck it, just throw it on there.
Whatever.
If
Everybody's
you're dumb,
stupid.
you're dumb. You know, I've been called stupid, dumb my whole life. Let's go.
Yeah.
You're not gonna make a difference.
No.
I like how they make fun of your grammar. Like, oh my god, you didn't add a period or just a continuing sentence, or you used the wrong there. Like, bitch, you got the point.
Right? Grammar Nazis.
Like, you got the point. Shut up.
Grammar Nazis.
That drives me nuts, man. Ah. So, what's your brand name? Like, you said you make shirts and everything. Like, yeah, plug yourself, dude.
Oh, well.
Robert Gagnon.
Well, what I do, the name I do everything under is Tokidoki 420. Yeah. Oh, it's Tokidoki 420, or it's Tokidoki 2x 210, which is 2 times 210, which is 20. Yeah, because some apps won't let you put 420 because whatever.
they
But
figure, oh, it's drug
yeah,
related.
I've had that name since I was probably like 20. And it turns out it's actually like a brand of some kind of Japanese, like little toy figures or something like that. Yeah, but I got the idea from Metalocalypse. Toki.
Nice.
Because at the time I came up with the idea, I was playing rhythm guitar for a band. So I was like,
That's right. You did that too, didn't you?
Yeah, oh yeah, I play music too. Yeah, I do everything, man. I'm an artist, I'm a carpenter, I'm a statesman. I wish.
I'm a statesman?
Yeah, but
That'd be cool. Let's
I
go
do it
run
all,
for
man.
office.
I'd have too much dirty laundry. You know?
Understandable.
Yeah.
I guess public office is not just.
I was a little of a delinquent when I was younger and stuff like that.
So public office is not the.
I wouldn't
course of
mind
action.
doing something involved politics, but like a specific office, nah, I could never be like, no. I mean, I'd be like a mayor maybe. That's as far as it'd go, though.
You get away with.
You know, like some city council type position or something like
Vote
that.
Rob.
Yeah, I couldn't do.
Go
I
around
couldn't.
shaking hands,
There's
kissing
just-
babies.
I don't have the time for it. Nor do I want to make the time for that.
Sounds
You know
like
what I
it'd be
mean?
a very tedious thing.
I'd rather talk about the people who fuck it up and make fun of them than be
That's
one
always
of those
easier
people.
to do, man.
Exactly.
It's always easier to do.
And, and I'm American, so I'm cool with easy stuff. I like when it's easy.
Right.
I hate
Easy and
because
convenient, man. Keep
I
it
do
going.
a lot of hard work as it is, and hard stuff as it is.
That easy, convenient time is over with. Done.
I wouldn't mind it,
That is all the time I'm giving this. No, it's just where I was at 2 hours. It's crazy.
I know. I gotta pee.
Well, it was nice having you on, man. Thank you.
dude.
Appreciate it.
Always, man.
I should come back on. We'll do it again and again.
Yes.
That's what I like doing. And as always, have fun. Be safe. Wear a condom.